Hi, today I want to talk to you about why we rarely honestly answer the most commonly asked question in the world and when we should answer it honestly. That question is, how are you doing? I'm hardly multilingual. I'm not even bilingual, and yet I can ask this question in four different languages and answer it. That question is, how are you doing? The fact is, it's not a real question. It's just a continuation of hello. It's a greeting. I remember one time as a kid, we were on our way to a doctor's appointment. We stepped off the elevator, and there was the doctor in the hallway heading the opposite direction. My mom did what everybody does and said, "Hello, doctor. How are you doing?" And he said, "Oh, I'm so tired. I just can't take it anymore." And my mom smiled back at him and said, "That's good." She didn't even listen for his response, and it took her a couple of seconds to realize what she had said, and she was very embarrassed. She had expected him to say what all of us say when we're asked that, "I'm fine." The fact is, people don't want to know about all the terrible things going on in our lives and how rough we're having it because they're probably having it just as rough. But there is a time when you should answer that honestly. And the problem is, we never get the question when we should answer it honestly. The question should come from ourselves. How am I doing? And quite often we say to ourselves, "Oh, it's just life. I'm going through it, but I'm bearing up. I'm fine. I'll be okay." Mel Robbins wrote a wonderful book called Stop Saying You're Fine. And she doesn't mean to tell everybody else how rough life is. What she means is tell yourself, this part of my life is not going properly. It's not going the way I want it to go. What we should do is honestly ask ourselves that question and then honestly answer it. How are your finances? How are your relationships? How is your health? How is your future looking? And when you stumble across something that isn't going the way it should, don't simply excuse it. Don't say, "Well, it's okay, everybody else has it rough." Don't make excuses for the fact that your life is not fine. What you need to do is identify very specifically what's not going fine and change it. Now, you may not know exactly what to do, but I can almost guarantee that whatever you want to do in life, whatever you want to change in your life, someone else has gone through it. Read biographies, read personal development books. There are some kind of sketchy ones out there, but there's some awfully good ones. Take a course, find a mentor, use a coach. I've done all of those things. And is my life perfect? No. But you know what? It's an awful lot better than it was 5 years ago when I started making changes. So decide what needs to change in your life and act on it starting today. Make today the first day in the next phase of your life. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. And in the meantime, here's a few other videos that you can check out.